East Van Stories Podcast, episode 59, Hastings Back Alleys. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing good out there. Just want to do a quick episode about Hastings Back Alleys. They're pretty infamous, you know what I mean? A lot of crazy shit goes on back there. A lot of crazy shit. There's a lot of obviously drug activity, but it's obviously hidden more than on the street. Like, you can go back there and get yourself like a $3 rock and shit like that, and opposed to, like, you know what I mean, trying to buy a $3 rock on the street, like we're on, like, being in Hastings or something like that, or like in Chinatown, or like, you know, by Carroll and Hastings. Most dealers aren't going to sell you, or aren't going to break open a 10 to sell you something like that. Like, so that's more of an alley activity, right? And like, you go in those alleys, like the alley behind. Carnegie, say, like that. It's like the shape of a T, right? And it's filled with garbage. It's disgusting. You know what I mean? There's little cubby holes and shit like that. There's groups of people all up and down the alley in these little cubby holes, getting high, selling drugs and shit like that. They have addict dealers, I call them, who are, like, you know what I mean, like these dealers who are like obviously full-time addicts too, like that, but like they'll sell you like a $2 or $3 rock, you know what I mean, like, just you know what I mean, they're like the lowest of the lowest dealers, pretty much, like that. Some of them make quite a bit of money and shit like that, right? They can do well for themselves like that, but like usually they're just smoking all their profits and shit like that. And definitely crack's definitely the most popular drug out of all the back alley drugs, I'd say. You have every drug back there, obviously, like that: meth, fentanyl, heroin, crack, cocaine. You know what I mean? But like, it's just crazy, right? You got people shooting up. You got people smoking dope. You know what I mean? You got people ODing. You got violence fucking happening there. You got people starting fires back there. It's wild like that. Like, it's just a whole other world in itself back there. Like, you'd be surprised about the shit that goes on back there and stuff like that. Like, it really blows people's minds. What happens back there. But by far, if you're gonna give all the alleys, because there's like the Carroll alley, the alley behind the Region, which is like the Carnegie alley. That's shaped like a T. You got Piss Alley, you got Blood Alley. But like the hands down, by far the greasiest, dirtiest, the most disgusting alleys are the Chinatown alleys. Like, for some reason, up by like Kiefer and shit like that, like, it's just not. And like Gore, I mean, in like Georgia area, like that, like, they just got their alleys are just greasy and shit like that. It's just something about them are just disgusting. Plus, they have rats, no lie, the size of cats. I've seen rats like steal people's food and shit like that. That I don't know why the guy had a thing of McDonald's on the fucking on the ground, laid out, eating it. It was disgusting in itself, but it seemed like two rats nibbling at his fucking burger, and the guy just yelled, "Hey!" and they fucking took off. But like, he didn't throw the burger away. I'm pretty sure I seen one of the rats sticking like what's one of their feet in the fucking thing of ketchup, like, just disgusting, right? And there's like people that shit back there, Piss Alley, right? And people just piss, like, just like, it's just savage, right? Because homeless people don't got a place to go to the bathroom most of the time, like that, right? So they use bathrooms back in the alleys and stuff like that. Unfortunately, it's disgusting. So you don't want to hang out the back there, right? And yeah. You got your gas town alleys, you got all these different alleys and shit like that, right? But they're all just infamous in their own ways, and they got things that happen. People got killed in alleys, like shot, stabbed, assaulted, robbed, all that kind of crazy shit, right? You just never know what you're gonna get when you go back there, right? But you go back there on your own fucking accord, right? Like, at your own risk, I'd say. So if you're a drug addict like that, I wouldn't suggest going back to the back alleys to look for dope like that. You might find actually somewhat more potent drugs back there, because the addicts recook their dope and shit like that, because they're smoking it themselves. So they might like recook somebody else's crack and cook it more down. So I don't know. That's just a Hastings tip. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. Everybody take care.